BSN.
Hey everybody, world's doomed. There's no hope left.
Nope.
Bongo, the purebred bear cub, has escaped his enclosure at the Bjornville County Zoo.
What are they going to do? How are they going to solve this?
I don't know if they can solve it. I think the country's gone down the drain.
We just got to deal with it now.
Yeah,
He's out.
You just got to put up with it. I mean,
He's out and there's nothing we can do.
yep. Bongo the bear cub.
We just got to try to, there's life before Bongo the bear cub escaped, and there's life after Bongo
It's
the
going
bear
to be a
cub
historical event, but
I'm
not in a
sure.
good way.
No, probably not.
So that's a Bjornville special news alert.
Yeah.
Bongo, the purebred bear cub, has escaped his enclosure at the Bjornville County Zoo. We've not heard any more details about that yet. Keep your fingers crossed. Maybe there'll be a recount, and they'll figure out that there was just some mistake.
That the bear was actually in the enclosure all
maybe
along.
They just miscounted.
Maybe they thought it was not a bear.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Really don't know. But leading into our first story today, on I guess a more positive note, right?
Yeah. Well, we all know it. The Cubs won the World Series again for the 108th year in a row.
Once again, Cubs win.
I mean, they're running out of places to put all those World Series trophies.
They got a warehouse set up in downtown Chicago. They're just piling this stuff in there.
Might as well fill the Smithsonian with it though.
Yeah, it's.
Throw out all that other boring crap.
I mean, you want to talk about boring crap? I mean, this team has won the basing ball World Cup for I don't know how many years in a row.
108 years in a row.
108.
Yep.
118 years in a row. I mean, nobody's surprised.
It's like, is it possible for them to lose? Is it possible?
Can anybody beat them?
I don't know.
It's like nobody's even trying. Nobody. There's.
I mean, give the Indians some credit, I guess. They took it to 7 games.
Yeah, I guess.
But then the Cubs, I guess they were just like, no, that's not happening.
We're not doing 8 games. We're finishing this here.
Yeah.
So anyway, here's some footage.
Just trying to stay positive.
Let's stay positive. We got so much terrible stuff going on. The country's going down the drain. The bear cub has escaped. I mean, I guess it's Bear News Day, but it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, that's noteworthy at least.
Yeah.
But let's get a couple of clips from the game.
Yeah.
On the screen right now.
Yeah.
Here's the 0-1. This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs win the World Series!
Let's see. We're not like the only ones who think this is boring. I mean, look at these. These fans. These fans and players.
Nobody's impressed.
Oh man, I'm glad that they won. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I mean that's why I got this baseball paddle.
Right.
Yes, because I love baseball. I love it when the base when they and then
Yeah.
and I mean Yamio too. He put a couple $100 on Chicago and he won.
Okay.
I don't get dinner for the next 3 weeks.
Oh. Well, you.
And he's cooking a pizza in the oven just to taunt me.
It's not very nice, is he?
Classic Meow Meow.
Yep.
Classic Meow Meow.
I mean, I just don't see how it could get any worse.
No, I just.
What?
Okay, I'm being told by the show producer that we actually, that there have been gunshots, yet gunshots confirmed by the authorities. This is downtown Bjornville. This is 10 miles from here?
Yeah, just about that.
Yeah, there's gunshots in the zoo. The Bongo the bear cub is loose. There's I don't know who's shooting at what, but there's gunshots all in the zoo. This is This is a mess. This is a real mess. But you just gotta try to stay positive. Country's doomed. Bear Cubs, and nobody cares about the Bear Cubs in Chicago. Do we still have the footage of that the parade?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah. Okay, so here's some footage of the Chicago parade celebrating their 128 victories straight in a row. Look at the enthusiasm on their faces. Look at the enthusiasm and those feet. They even dyed the river blue. Wow, a blue river. Ain't that something?
Yeah.
Well,
I thought it was pretty cool.
I mean, it's cool, but nobody cares. I mean, you've seen it. It
I
happens.
mean, it's kind of hard to care when they win it every year.
I know. When there's no surprise, there's no upset, there's no shocking moment, there's nothing, there's no dynamics. I mean, if you went to go see a movie and you saw the same movie every single time, you get bored of the movie. You just the shocks and scares wouldn't faze you anymore. If you listen to that, Slayer releases the same album every year. It's why do you bother to listen to it? Buy our albums. We got something new coming out almost every day.
And that situation with the Bear Cubs is becoming very dramatic.
And I really hope No, this is good news. This is actually good news. Okay. We got word the situation is under control. Situation is under control. We actually have one of the zoo employees on the phone right now. We're gonna go live to him. We're gonna see what he has to say.
Yeah, hi. This is Real Sports. Good. Yeah, my name is Frank Zoo Boy. I'm one of the zookeepers here at the Bureauville County Zoo. I just want to let you all know that the situation here at the zoo has been taken care of. Our main priority today was keep the bear away from people. We don't want people to get hurt by this bear cub, Bongo the bear cub. We don't want the bear cub, the innocent little bear cub to get hurt. We don't want it to be frightened by any humans. So we have kept the two separate. We have evacuated the zoo. We've used force, whatever force necessary to remove all visitors from the zoo. But actually, it looks like the bear has wandered out of the zoo and into the city. But that is not a problem. We will secure the block. We will secure the area. We will make a safe path for the bear so that it can get to safety. So this bear is undisturbed. So that people don't get hurt by the bear. We'll do everything within our power, everything necessary.
Oh God!
I thought it was bad news about the Bear Cub.
Yeah, bad news bears, but the bear is doing fine.
No, it's just the people that are.
I'm glad the bear is okay. That's what's important.
Yeah,
that's
the most
like
important.
over in America, sometimes a zoo animal will get shot. It's terrible.
Yeah.
In Bureauville, we don't let these stuff happen.
No.
Unless they win a lot of money from me, and then they have the nerve to go cooking corn dogs in the middle of our sports show segment. Meow meow. You cat bastard. You're a monster. You're a monster, meow meow.
Right, so we found out a little bit more about what's happening at the zoo?
Yes.
Why there were gunshots?
Yep. You heard that phone call there.
Yep.
They're keeping the situation calm. They're keeping.
Yeah.
They don't want tensions to escalate. That'd be dangerous. That'd be dangerous business.
Yeah.
And so I'm really glad that they're taking care of that. But teleprompter says it's actually a pretty interesting day. We got a plethora, we've got a whole lot of bear news. Bear news. It's Bear Day at the Yormville Bear Network. We've got this news, the annual bear hugging competition.
That's right. It is coming up.
Yep. So annual bear hugging competition. There's actually been some controversy though, as there often are, and it's not PETA this time. They gave up years ago.
Yeah.
Could you see that? A quick history lesson for all you Jags out there. The original one was the original bear hugging competition. The first televised one. I shouldn't say the original one.
Yeah.
They've been hosted all over the place. The first televised Bjornville National Annual Bear thing, our great President, Lord and Savior Broly, bless his name.
Yeah.
Show your mercy upon us. And he hosted it, okay? And so the competition is where you take a bear, okay?
Right.
And you get a whole bunch of your competitors, and they go hug the bear, and you see who hugs him best. But Broly, he hosted it, and he also participated, and he won every year.
That's right.
So it's very similar, actually, to the Cincinnati Cubs or whoever. They keep winning the game every year. Nobody's surprised. Now Broly, he's better. He's a good man. He's a better man. He's a better man than Chicago is.
A better leader.
Yeah. Than America. America's a bad leader, and so he won't step down. He won't quit playing baseball games. But Broly, he's a good guy, and he says this year I'm going to let the people hug bears. And this year,
just in the interest of fairness.
Yeah, in the interest of fairness. And so he put in place a new rule. Somebody else can host it, but they cannot compete.
Right.
And so you need a good celebrity, a good strong figure to take his place.
There's only one person who could fill
One
that
man
role.
for the job.
Tim
Wadler. That's right. Tim Wadler, Southern Sledgehammer, the attorney at law. He's the you call him. He fixes your problems. He cracks them in half. And so he's hosting the event. But the problem with him hosting the event, for some reason, somebody had some sort of problem about this, was
Who's gonna have a problem with Tim Wadler? Oh no. Good news, bad news?
Good news.
Okay.
Okay, well, development in the story, producer tells me, development in the story, the bear cub has crossed through a few city blocks and is now wandered into the what's it called, the Bloodburger, the
Bloodburger National Heliport and
the
Submarine
heliport and the submarine place, yeah, so the bear is now in there, and we actually...
there's a lot of people in there.
There's a lot of people in there, and you know who's among those people? We've got a cameraman and a reporter there right now. Yeah, let's go lie to them and see what's going on there.
Yeah, what can you guys tell us? I hope the bear wasn't hurt in all
I
those
really
bullets.
hope. Yeah, that's a dangerous situation for a bear.
There could have been a stray
This is-
shot. You never know.
This really is the worst day in Bjornville history. That bear.
He's in danger, folks. That bear's in
This
danger.
This is
not a joke.
This is not a joke. This is not funny business. This is danger. This is a real life threat.
They could have shot that bear on accident.
Is Guitar Hero a sport? Is it?
No.
No.
No, it's a game. It's a video game.
But I mean,
as far as I know, there's not competitive Guitar Hero. I guess there could be.
I think there actually might be. I don't know how many people.
Well, if there's competitive Shrek Super Slam, there can be competitive.
You're right.
There can be competitive anything.
Well, Shrek Super Slam is a sport. But let's get back to the headline, okay? Headline of the day. Bear hugging, and so that competition takes place in a few weeks, but
Don't miss it.
you don't miss it, but actually, preemptively, Tim Wadler has broken the spines of every competitor during the sign-up.
That's going to make it a little hard for them to...
They're going to have trouble hugging. Most of them, well, I mean, the ones that, if they're moving, they can barely stand.
Yeah. I'm just saying it's going to be a little hard for them to win with broken spines.
It is, and that's actually been a concern. Some of the families have threatened legal action. That's a bad idea. Yeah, at least one of them's been made an example of. Tim Wadler broke both their arms and legs.
Again, another one.
It's not pretty stuff, but I'm sure the competition's going to be great. I mean, it's bound to be.
They'll figure out a way to hug the bears, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's a competition about being
I mean, they're athletes. A broken spine isn't going to stop them from
It doesn't
performing.
stop you if you're playing football and you get a broken skull. So when you get a broken spine, you hug a bear.
Yeah.
Hug the bear. I mean, if you take the statistics, a very sliver of the competitors have survived the bear hugging in previous years.
Yeah. So their odds are just as good with or without broken spines.
Yes. So, I mean, really, that's going to be a point to bring up in court if things get that far. And you know, Tim Waller has been known to give the judge and the jury examples of how to perform if you have a broken spine. And great guy.
Yeah.
You know, just love him to death. Anyway, before we get to our next story, okay, I got word that the bear left the airport.
Okay. So he's still alive. He didn't get shot in the crossfire.
Thank God, bear is still alive, and he's actually. He did it. He made it out into the wilderness.
Oh.
He made it out to the countryside.
Oh.
Let's give that bear a round of applause.
All right.
I want to just thank the zookeepers for doing such a
doing their
great
job to keep the bear alive.
Yeah, just really fantastic work by them.
I can't believe he just ate right in front of us, though.
Just didn't even clap for the bear.
No.
Did
just,
he?
Yeah.
Okay, the zookeepers, they're following the bear to ensure the safety.
Right.
And
I mean, you just gotta be careful. You never know.
yeah, you do have to be careful because the environment. This is what we hire the zookeepers for.
Yeah.
The environmental protection of the animals.
Yeah.
People, they criticize the zoos and they say that you put the animals in captivity.
Well, we all know, Capsule Corp is the largest provider of zoo enclosures.
They're the largest
Bjornville.
the health providers for bears. You know, and point being, the zookeepers take. Hold on, I just heard of it. Zookeepers actually.
Uh-oh. Good news, I hope still. Bear's okay. Unharmed?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Actually, the bear is doing fine.
Okay.
The zookeepers, in an effort to keep anybody from getting too close to the bear,
Right.
some of the zookeepers were getting too close to the bear.
Oh. That sounds like a conflict of interest right there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's more. If I'm hearing this right. Yeah, there's. Okay, two opposing factions have split at the zookeepers, and they're now accusing the other of being too close to the bear for their safety, for the bear's safety as well, for just everyone's safety. It's a mess. You've got.
I mean, that sounds like a civil war is starting.
Yeah, you've got one faction of zookeepers with assault rifles, another faction of zookeepers with assault rifles. They both got trained snipers as well, and probably grenade launch tech on site.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm hearing it's bad. I'm hearing it's real bad right now.
see, like, who is right, though? Because the other zookeepers are trying to look out for the bear and keep humans away from it.
I mean, if you
But
think
but if the rival band of zookeepers lets them kill them, they won't be able to protect the bear.
okay, let's look at you have the ASPCA and you have PETA.
Okay.
They're not working together exactly.
Right.
They're not the same corporation, but they both want to help the animals. They both want to protect the bears.
Right.
So the bear's safe. The bear's good. And
But neither side can let one kill the other because then they wouldn't be able to protect the bear.
I mean, it's complicated, I suppose. But they're trained professionals.
I'm sure they'll.
They know what they're doing, right?
I'm sure they'll come to some kind of agreement. And all this infighting will
They're
stop.
civil.
Yeah.
So, next story is about the
The Raider.
radon.
Yeah, that sounds right.
The radon.
The Oakland Radon.
Oakland radon.
No, that says Raiders. No, that's an E.
Raiders?
Raiders.
The Reapers? The Rangers?
No, Raiders. C-R-A-I-D-E-R-S. Raiders.
Where?
Right there.
Oh no, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, Raiders.
The Rangers. The Rangars.
Right.
You can do the story. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah, just that the story's pretty simple. Not much going into it. Just that, the Oakland Raiders are 7-2, and they're leading their division this year. So good things are happening for the Raiders. And in their last game, they beat the defending Super Bowl champion Denver Broncos. Always good to have a win over the team that won the Super Bowl last year. And some more bad news, I guess.
Good news.
Oh,
Good news. The
Okay.
Bears fine.
Alright.
After some fighting, some trench warfare, the zookeepers have reached an accord.
Trench warfare, now that escalated quickly.
This isn't a laughing matter, folks. It's a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
It is, Sometimes you laugh at your problems, sometimes you run away. Sometimes you leave your enclosure.
Sometimes you move to Canada.
So
to
here,
escape
no,
your problems.
okay, this actually leads me into the next point.
Okay.
If I'm hearing this correctly, could you repeat that? Yeah. Okay, so sometimes you gotta move away from your problems. The Bear's crossing the countryside, but he's moving dangerously close to Plattsburgh.
No.
Yeah, Plattsburgh. It's a small town on the edge of the Bjornville National Line.
There's like 3,000 people in that city. Town.
Well, yeah, but see, that's it. There's only 3,000. They're being moved.
Okay, so they are being evacuated.
They're leaving. They're in the immediate path of the bear.
Okay.
And to ensure the safety of the bear as well as the town, they're getting rid of the people. And
That sounds ominous.
they're getting rid of the people. Yeah. That does sound ominous, doesn't it? That didn't even cross my mind. I mean, they
Oh, they don't do anything too drastic.
I'm sure they won't. They're professionals. They're professionals.
I mean, they're not insane,
No, but you know what is insane though? People give all this stuff to the Vikings from their Oakland, California, the
Raiders.
Rangers,
Yeah.
and Bjornville has the best Raiders though. We've got the best
We
rating
do, though.
team.
We do.
We've got a better rating team than them.
Mm-hmm.
Our Raiders are so much better. We've been pushing into the Swedish border for decades now.
Yeah.
We've been claiming more land. We've been making progress, and soon enough, we're gonna have temples set up in there. We're gonna have Oslo back.
We're gonna punch all their trees.
Yeah, they're gonna be gone.
Yep.
Once our Vikings get in there, I mean, you want to talk about sports? You can go around, you can kick a ball,
Yeah.
or you can go in there and you can level a few villages.
Yeah.
You
That's exhilarating.
Yeah.
I bet.
Leveling a village is a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you've ever seen I apologize.
They just keep getting interrupted with this story.
Okay, we're actually going to we're going to turn our attention to one of the cameras over here. One of the screens. Go ahead and switch the feed over. Okay, what you're about to see, this is live feed from the Bjornville International Satellite
Array.
Yeah, the radon, and yeah, that
Is that
yeah,
is that a
that's I believe that is the Kim strike. I'm
Uh-oh.
being told that the bear, the path of the bear, they had to make a path to the bear. I mean,
but
you understand,
okay,
right?
no.
They had to make a path to the bear.
Well, yeah. I'm just wondering how a zoo worker got into outer space.
We got a great zoo program. We got a great space program.
Okay.
We got the best. It's
I was
Mexico
not
paid
aware
for
of
it.
it.
It was beautiful. It's great stuff.
Now that's commitment.
That's commitment. They're keeping bears safe. All right, Chicago. You don't care about your bears. And guess they just don't need you. But when you got a little bear cub, and just a little bear cub on this wayward way through life, you got to be there to hold their hand.
Sometimes.
But you can't let people get too close.
Right.
Because the last thing we want is for a bear to attack somebody.
Right.
That'd be dangerous. That'd be catastrophic.
That would not look good for the death toll.
No.
We
don't need people dying because a bear got loose.
Right.
We don't.
I mean, we don't want the bear to kill people. We gotta. That doesn't look good.
Broly, help us.
What happened?
This really is the worst day in Greenville history. Bongo. There was some collateral damage with the bomb. Bongo. Bongo, the prize purebred bear cub. They haven't found evidence, but they're certain he didn't make it. That they said the explosion was bigger than they thought. It took out the city. It took out a good portion of the countryside, all the farms around there, which bear was close.
Well, I don't know how we can continue the show after that.
I don't know how we're going to continue the country after having lost.
Bongo the bear cub. How do you even do
There
the
it is.
show?
There's the casualty. I was hoping I wouldn't have to report a casualty on today's show, but it seems that I can't be here. I can't be here anymore.
Well, guys,
I'm taking the corn dog.
well, thanks for tuning in, but we're gonna have to end it there so we can go and deal with this atrocity. I gotta go too.
Just look into his soulless eyes.